congratulations, your visa has been approved. Those were the words I heard. Then I went there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I remain your favorite international student, Fortune Ogulere. So today I want to be talking about my experience at my F1 visa interview, precisely at Abuja, Nigeria. I don't think that day will be a day I'll forget in such a hurry because I still have PTSD from the experience. So it was, I think it was May. It was some months ago. So don't mind my breathing, I'm still trying to record the experience. But I'm not trying to scare you or anything. So on the day of the interview, I had it in Abuja, like I said, and I do not live in Abuja. I resided in Ogulerefortunefortune. So I booked a flight. I went to Abuja with my cousin. So we lodged in a hotel like 2 days before the interview. So, but believe me, those 2 days leading to the interview was scary because I could not eat well. Anytime I slept out, I kept dreaming of. Prior to the interview day, I've been, practicing. They say we should not practice, we should not rehearse. Just, try to have your answers upstairs. Try to be calm and recollect and everything. So prior to my interview day, I've been practicing with my friends, as I stayed. So, but it was just scary because this is something we don't have control all over. You get over. So at Abuja, I kept practicing. I kept praying. My family, they were in this fasting and praying stuff like for 3 days or more. It was serious. But like God, by fire, by force, everything was work out. So I was scared. On the day of the interview, my dad called me in the morning and was like, yo, it's not a do or die affair. Just go there and do your best. I was like, okay, I was going to do my best. But I arrived at the embassy on that particular day. I arrived early. I was the first person at the Abuja embassy. I arrived by 5 a.m. and it was still dark outside. So my cousin and I, we met this soldier guy. So he was really nice compared to other soldiers I've met before. I've had experiences with in the past. So he helped us arrange my documents. Then I also met some women. They are looking for customers. If they help you arrange your documents, you will tip them off. So I arranged my documents, everything. I was dressed just casual. Okay, they have corporate casual, just blue shirt and black plain trousers. That was it. Then I stayed in the queue. Then by 7 a.m. they began to file us up. You're in the queue, then you get checked, then you give all your electronics, your phone, your earpiece, anything you're with, you give it to your cousin, anybody that is with you. So I gave mine to my cousin, and then we began to queue up, boys and girls, separate lines. We kept going, moving. Then you go through, check your belt, everything. And they'll be like, good luck. You enter in on that place of queuing up again, where you get your passport, you get your passport scanned, and then I think something is stapled on it, like a white paper or something like that. Then you re-enter on that check-in again, where the last security check before you enter into the interview venue. So this was really intense because everyone there came with an intention to smash their visa interview, be it student visas, be it work visas or family visas. So we entered, you see people that they came with their families, their children and stuff like that, citizenship and all those stuff. So Then you wear your face masks. I was really nervous, to be honest, but then I was kind of praying in my mind, reciting my psalms. You get, if you're a Christian, I was reciting my psalms. Then we moved inside. Then from there you can be seeing the views. You can be seeing the white guys carrying their school bags, walking up and down. It was like, it felt like America in Nigeria because there were whites everywhere, white soldiers, the US police, there were US dogs, a big American flag. So it felt like, damn, I was in the United States already. Once you cross that section, you enter like a waiting room where then you wait, you go in batch by batch. So, but at that waiting room now, you'll be hearing the VO's voice. VO means visa officers. You'll be hearing their voice saying, next applicant, please. Next applicant to window 11, please. God, you'll be so scared. Then there's this VO, window 11. She'll say, next applicant, please, to window 11, please. Then she'll say, next applicant. I'm like, wow, is that so fast? They are denying. So, but I kept my cool, and then it was my batch. It was my turn to enter in. So once we entered in, you will see the windows. They're like a bank, like how you have counters in the bank, different cashiers and all. So you see window 1, window 9, window 1. Window 1 was like a place where you go to scan your I-20 and your passport. So before you go to the interview, the main interview queue. So, but I did not know. So I went to the window 1. Then I gave her my I-20 and my passport. I thought this was like my interview has begun. You get. So she was like, "Good morning." I was like, "Good morning." She was a Black American. Then she scanned my passport, scanned my I-20. Then she put my I-20 back into my passport. Then gave it back to me. Normally, I know that when your documents are given back to you, it means you're denied. So I was scared, like, what's happening? Should I say anything? Like, who will believe my story that they denied me visa without asking me questions? What my people say? So, like, you get, I was really, really scared. I was really nervous and everything. Then she looked at me and was like, Fortune, go to the interview queue. I was like, okay, thank you. Because I was really, really scared. Like, what should I do? Then that was when my eyes open. I saw the queue. I was like, then I went to the queue. It was really scary because you keep doing like this. You see people getting denied. They're like, I'm sorry, you're not qualified for this visa. I will have to deny you. You're so scared. Then we kept on going. There was this VO, like, he's a Korean man. So way before the interview, like, you get, everyone knows him for denying people. So I was really, really scared about him interviewing me, but I couldn't help it because I was already on the queue. So just like as the more you're going, you keep going front, then some sit down. Like the more if you keep sitting down and going, you'll keep calling next applicants. You understand? I sat down and then was watching. There was this girl, the Korean VO was interviewing. She was going for civil engineering. This girl, she was making sense. Like she talk. She was like, oh wow, Omo, you get. And mom was like, 1 minute. He went back. I came back with the green paper. I was like, I'm sorry, you did not qualify for this visa. I'll have to deny you. The girl took her paper and left. God, I was so scared. So there was another VO, a female VO beside the Korean guy. So she was like young, let's say her early 20s. So she was interviewing a woman that was going to see her husband. She was with some kids. So she was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'll have to deny your visa. The para was shouting, I'm going to see my husband and my family. We are staying for 1 month. The lady denied the woman her kids for their visa. So then it kept going. It was almost my turn. So there was this guy in front of me. So I had to weigh my options in my head. I was like, I have more chances with this female VO than the male VO, than the Korean VO. So I don't know that the guy in front of me was also thinking the same thing. So immediately the woman was trying to round up, and the VO too, the Korean VO was rounding up with the guy in front of him. that guy in front of me just ran to the female viewer. I was like, oh my god, yeah, B. Do you get? So, but before the Korean viewer could finish with the guy in front of him, window 11, the viewer said, next applicant, please. That used to be that run to window 11. I was like, not be me. It's not me you use and finish up your denial quota for today. Anyways, I got to window 11. There was this blonde, beautiful lady at the other end. So she had blue eyes. So I was like, whew, okay. Then I walked towards her. Then she looked at me. Then she went back to her system and kept typing. Then I was like, good morning. She said, good morning. How are you? I said, I'm fine. Then she was like, pass me your documents. I passed the documents through, but you could not enter this thing. So she was like, don't worry, I got it. So she took the documents from me. Then we started. She was like, let's have your biometrics, okay? So there's this place where you put your thumb, your fingerprints and everything. So I was doing stuff. I was asking her, is it okay? She said, yeah, sure, it's okay. After the fingerprints, then we started. She was like, okay. She took my I-20. Then she kept on typing on her screen. And then she was like, I see you're going to Union College, Lincoln, Nebraska for a bachelor's degree in English language and literature. Am I correct? I was like, yes, with focus in writing. So guys, this is one thing. Always, know what you're going to do in your head. Like, even the things you feel in your DS1 system. DS1 system is a form that you feel before you go for your interview. You get when you want to book your visa interview. That's a form you feel, asking about everything. So make sure the details you put there are correct and they tally with words on your document and what's in your head. So I was like, yes, with focus, right? She was like, oh, okay. Then she was like, when did you graduate high school? This was one question I was like kind of scared before I came for the interview. This is my second degree. So it was like, okay, why do you want a second degree? Why are you coming now? Do you get stuff like that? So, but I was like, okay, I graduated high school in 2016. She was like, oh, okay. So what have you been doing after high school? So guys, this is where you put in stuff related to your course. You get like what you were doing, because they don't hear I was farming or I was working in a hospital, and then what you're going for is computer science. You have to put in something that correlates. So I was like, after high school, I've been in a series of internships. I worked with Zikoko magazine as an intern. I've been in a series of internships and workshops, honing my skill, screenwriting classes, screenwriting workshops, all that. So I also told her I'm currently brand writer for a non-profit organization which I co-founded named Smile. So she was like, okay. And she kept on typing. That's one thing with them. They're always typing on their system. They're always typing. So then she asked, who will be sponsoring your education? Then I was like, I was given a scholarship by my school, an academic scholarship by my school, and also my parents will be covering the deficit. She was like, oh yeah. Then she was pointing at the I-20. Then she was like, your parents, what did they do? So this is the part now where you have to be, you don't have to be explicit, but you don't have to say too much and you don't have to say too little. Just give them the right amount of information. You don't have to say your father is a farmer or your father is just a landlord. That kind of pisses them off. Like, they want the full information. You can say your father is into real estate, he has properties and businesses, and this has so amount of workers working for him. Do you understand? So, something in that manner. So the next question was, what do you intend on doing after graduation, after studies? Now, a student visa is a non-immigrant visa, and under US laws, if you're applying for a non-immigrant visa, you're assumed to be an immigrant unless you prove otherwise. You're assumed to have immigrant intentions. So they want you to convince them that you come back to your country after studies in America. So how do you convince the VU that you come back to Nigeria or wherever country you're coming from? So how do you convince them you establish home ties. What are home ties? Home ties are like things that connect you back home, things that must bring you back home. Something like a wife, kids, a job that is waiting for you, or something that you want to establish in your country, you understand, or even properties that you're going to take over. So that was what they asked me, what do you intend doing? I was like, I intend to come back to Nigeria to set up my own African animation studios, which I'll be running as chief writer, because I believe African animation is something that Nigerians and Africans as a whole are underrated in. We are still underrepresented in. So Africa has a vast wealth of stories, legends, and myths to share with the world. So this is what I want to bring back to my home country. So studying this course in the United States, will not only be beneficial to me as an individual, but to my community, to my country, and to my continent as a whole. She was like, okay. Then I think that was the deal breaker, because there was long silence. My mom was like, God, I beg. I know my dad was like, this is not a do or die affair, but okay, I've come to this embassy, well, it has not to do or die affair, you get. Then she was like, congratulations, Fortune, I'll be approving your visa. Here's this white paper. Then I went deaf, like, I was not hearing what she was saying again. I collected the white paper. The only thing in my mind was, collect this paper and disappear.
Run.
What if she changes her mind? You get. So it was really crazy. It was really crazy, but it was amazing. When you now, see people, different people's faces, you can tell if this person's visa was approved or the person's visa was denied. Then I called my parents, my people, my friends who were practicing with me and everything. It was really, joyful. It was like a dream. So guys, this is my experience. This is my experience at the US embassy at Abuja. So just in my coming videos, I'll be dropping a few tips on how to ace your F1 visa interview. So but just enjoy my experience for now. So I hope you got to pick a few things from this video, and subscribe and keep coming back for more. Okay, I got you. I did for you. See you guys some other time. Bye.